What's everyone? Welcome back to a video, and today we are here with something that some of you may recognize, some of you might. We have Ish's 1000 player Rich vs. Poor Civilization video. And some of you probably guessed it immediately from this first frame, and the fact that the video you're currently watching is 2.5 hours long. Yeah, this is going to be a long episode, but I hope you all are here for it. This is going to be exciting. I've been wanting to do this video for a little while now, but I haven't had the time to record 2.5 hours straight. But now I have the time, so I'm excited to do this. So let's just get started and not waste any more time. I should point out though, I have seen some of other Ish's videos, so I do know like the style he does it in, that sort of stuff. But I haven't seen this one. But I know that this is like a very big and popular one. Like everyone was excited for this. They've been calling it a cinema experience. So let's just get right into this.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
Yeah, we know that part.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
That's a big part of it.
Now each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Yeah.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland.
Bad.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
The music is already enthralling.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, 1,000. Let's do this.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2,
random.
and I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No.
Not fair.
There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot
That's a
find
fair
anything.
reaction.
It didn't take long for the
The
people who
question.
chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
The thing is, though, I feel like in this kind of civilization video, he's going to give them some advantage that the other team doesn't have. I don't know what they could have, but maybe access to other resources that aren't in the overworld, but they're in this barren wasteland. I don't know, but yeah, my assumption is that this Island 1 is going to have like nothing, or like very few trees and lush resources on the top ground and below ground, but the other side, Island 2, is going to be so much better. I think in the long run, Island 2 is going to be worse off though, because they have more stuff. Because I know this about the world, is that if people have a lot of things, they're going to want those things for themselves and these kind of things. So they're going to start fighting over those resources. But here, they might start fighting over it initially, but then eventually band together and then realize that, like, they don't have that much. They need each other to survive, and then they'll become a more unified civilization. That's just my assumption, but let's just see what happens then.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome. And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Oh, he's gonna make
Not going down
that
there.
thing's gonna erupt.
This
He
volcano
mentions that.
also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Okay.
Can't
This
swim.
killed a lot of people.
Oh, we're already at 22
Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please
Yeah.
tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood
need a
is an
tree.
essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything.
Yeah.
Now, luckily for Island 1, there
had
was
to get that
one tree on the island,
Oh.
and it was pretty
Oh,
big too.
no.
But, of course, it was completely
island,
surrounded by boiling water.
Great. People are gonna build civilization around that.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
tree. What the lush paradise is like. Cherry biome.
Hey
That
guys!
looks so cool.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for
Yeah, that's great for
business.
them.
Solid water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water? The
No
people on
comment.
Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting.
And I feel like creepers because they have more trees, which means more cover, which means more explosions, which
Big wood.
Lives, which means more
But some people found a way to even work around that. So
do
you're
you
planning
mean?
to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh no.
No,
She forced them to
Daddy.
work up here.
No.
No.
I remember you.
Triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also,
stuck in a
because of
tree.
the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine
They're gonna get a-
underground.
Yeah, Island 2 is gonna get ahead at the beginning, but it's gonna sort of set them back in the future because they have all, like I said, all the resources. People are gonna want the resources. People are gonna fight over the resources. There's such an abundance that people are gonna just try to get what everyone else has, sort of thing. But let's see how
Sash,
this
you doing
plays
okay?
out.
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah,
Ooh.
I love it.
Overall, the people of
How many
Island
times
2
does that
were
have?
thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were
Fair.
very optimistic about their future.
That's gonna go poorly in the end. There's gas.
By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree.
Hey.
You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there
Yeah.
were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made
Remy
a
the
small
Rats.
restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the
Yes.
Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you could
know?
What the fuck? Why?
Rude.
Wait, is this a bread line?
It is.
Oh no.
He's made a monopoly. Oh no, he's gotten too powerful. We're screwed.
I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a
No.
weird location.
No.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano?
I don't
Hey
know.
guys.
Hello.
What?
Mario?
How's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
This was
Mafia.
Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His
Italian
goals were
mafia.
very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, can we
Fair.
tell you a little secret?
What is it?
We found some netherite.
Ooh,
really?
there it is.
Yeah,
I
don't
called
tell
that
anyone
earlier.
though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later,
That's a
but
fair.
in the meantime,
That's a fair thing because Netherite's gonna be the thing that puts them ahead of the other civilization. But the thing is, if only the mafia knows about it, then they have it all to themselves. That might be the deciding factor of if they tell them or not, of if they're gonna win or not. Actually, I don't think you can win a civilization video. I think it's just whoever survives.
on
Yeah,
Island
well,
2,
you just
there
sort of
were
cuts it
actual
off.
huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named
motto.
Kolykas was
I
the
like
leader
that.
of about 50 people in a nation.
If I was a leader in this kind of civilization video, that's what I would do. I just want people to survive. I just want my people to live and survive. But I am gonna put some rules in place to keep things from going chaos.
She named the Cass Coalition,
Yeah,
and a
anything-
coalition
anything
it
so that
was
it needs a
of
little-
very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery
Hold
owners,
on.
and
I'm getting Breaking Bad vibes from the cartel.
their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Later in the day, Island
You're
2 would
not.
face its first conflict.
What?
What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The
Well, then you're
Commonwealth was a
screwed.
massive civilization that was formed.
Is it with 1 leader or with 5? The beauty of having 1 leader and then 1 leader is that they can make definitive decisions, but having 5 leaders means that everyone's gonna fight. And there's not gonna be an agreement, at least one that everyone's happy about, and that's gonna lead to conflict. The idea that, yeah.
On day
Let's
one,
play
when
out.
5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and
Yeah, that
unify
ain't gonna
under
go well, like I
one
said.
nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a
Any
government.
sort of civilization, in my opinion, needs one like figurehead leader to make the final decision, and then a group of people to just sort of inform the one leader and sort of try to persuade his decision. Like a bunch of people who have a different opinions. That way, the big guy, the big leader, can hear all of the different opinions and make a decision based off everything that they hear. That's in my book how this would. That's how I would sort of run this sort of thing. I'd have like I'd be the one leader, and then have a group of counselors, sort of thing.
With 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our
150?
city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful
Sword?
nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as
That makes
expected.
sense.
But let's see what happens in the following days.
Oh. So at day 2, already, how many days is there? 10. There's only 10 days. So the poor civilization has already lost 47 people. While the rich civilization has only lost 4. Yeah, that's dangerous.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Really? What's that gonna be?
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I
don't
need food.
worry.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spoon...
Okay. I say what you're doing. If you're trying to do that, do not mention that. If you don't understand what he's doing, what he's trying to say is that like he's giving all of his food to other people trying to be nice to get more popularity, but you don't say that. That just makes it sound weird. When that situation, you let other people spread the word. Or if people ask questions like, why don't you have any food? It's just like, I gave it to other people because they were hungry. Like, you don't just directly say it.
was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity to further his political ambitions.
Like I'm saying.
That is, until...
Until what? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Assassination attempt.
Who is a traitor? He was trying to assassinate Spoon!
Oh, no. This isn't gonna be good, because people see that...
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
So...
People were drawn to him,
Dictator
and on
now.
day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
West Helm? That's interesting.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
Where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with
we
this
know that.
face.
It took his head? Oh, but it probably drops when they die.
But now he's dead.
For the first time,
The
it
mic's cutting
seemed
out.
like the people of Island 1 had hope.
Yeah.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Oh, there's songs. Okay.
Nearly killed by some dude.
You listen to.
Island
yeah,
1
what
was
was
finally
food?
starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westholme. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven.
Oh.
Nevermore.
And
Oh, they're
honestly,
Edgar
these
Allan
guys
Poe
weren't
fans.
wrong to be pessimistic. See,
I'm pretty sure that's what the rate. I know what he's talking about. Nevermore, like the Nevermore Raven, but is that actually Edgar Allan Poe? I wish you were gonna yell at me in the comments.
some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and
What?
covered the entire island.
What? So they can't get low enough
This
for
lava
diamond
layer ended up
cannon.
killing a lot of people.
And that's why you don't dig straight
That
down.
said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors
now.
were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh, in fact,
yeah.
artists on Island 1 were already
no.
making propaganda
Oh,
posters,
no.
some of which
No.
were rather concerning, including a
Oh,
few creations by
God.
our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of
You join the Mafia Minutemen for your right to mine. Oh God.
Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Ooh. Kind of look at drama capital
I just
volcano.
survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help
Drop
me!
his-
I'm getting chased.
Drop his sword.
Just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini
Fair.
was not going to let that slide.
That's a
Well,
fair
what are you going to do
reason.
about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that Legolex
Jeez.
is an enemy of the mafia.
I wasn't expecting him to say that. Just like,
But
I put the
then,
hit out on
during
him.
our interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh,
In
really?
furnace.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
Hey.
I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
I mean, Linguini wants to keep the netherite a secret, so yeah. I think he wants to preserve it as well. Or at the very least, not let too many people into the volcano to mine it out.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
Fair good thing. Are they putting a red directive over it?
us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now,
Just love the
speaking
Mario
of
persona.
invasions,
I'm
on day
just curious if that's his actual voice or if he's doing a voice. Because if he's doing a voice, it's very good in my mind.
2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
What?
Crap.
Charge! Oh no!
It looked
We're
like
under
for
attack.
some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few
Imagine
moments of
this is just a
panic, it
misunderstanding.
turned out to be just a group of immigrants who
No.
had gotten lost.
The timing of that in my sense. We're not here to invade you. It's a misunderstanding.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed them.
them all.
I didn't do anything. The leader
Oh,
of the
they flipped the guy in
migrants, a player
charge.
named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
So, where are these guys going? Though?
Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
Oh, so they
The
got, like,
center
3
island, meanwhile, had
segments.
pink cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land.
Oh,
What
no.
is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh, God.
It's fantastic.
No.
And lastly, the southern
No.
island was big, but
I do have to say, if there was no repercussions, I would have. I'm going to say I would invade. That's what I'm gonna say. I would invade, not kill them all, but I would invade. That sounds like an awful place to live in my mind. To me, there's probably a lot of people who love that. I'm just not a Barbie person.
so extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there.
Fair.
Although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
I recognized him from earlier. He was the one in the mines. He was
How's this a
back with the
vacation home? I don't
diamonds.
see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
building it.
horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he
Smart.
didn't want to get dragged into politics and
Smart.
drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2,
That's
his
a very
best
smart
friend
idea.
Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Caste Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Really? I don't know what that was. Really? Are they building a bridge?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island.
No.
He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith
That's
to
so
perhaps
cool.
bring about
Such a good
world
goal.
peace.
That's not gonna happen.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux,
No.
as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda.
Oh,
They
yeah.
knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
Yeah.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
There.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong.
Yeah, you respect
We
it,
shouldn't be
don't you?
trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
Don't say that.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Those are better equipped though. Like, well, they have iron armor, diamond. This, I can see how this did be very substantial.
As day 2 came
This would
to
be
an
very
end,
dangerous.
tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving
so much
people
lore.
worried
We're 17
about what's
minutes
going
in.
to happen next.
We're only 2 days in. Okay, so Island 1 is down. What is it? 72. Yeah, 72 players. While Island 2 is only down 7 players. Jeez.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Carasino, my friend. We're the baddest
pirates around. Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around.
God, he made a bad choice. If he doesn't know about the hit, then he's understandable. But if he knows about the hit on his life, then why would you go with pirates? That's like an awful idea.
With the pirates.
Like, just take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Legolikes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates.
Yeah.
You could probably guess how this ends.
Yeah, I know how this ends.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Yeah, in the boiling water.
They're boiling him! Oh no!
Letting him boil in the water.
Oh my gosh. The Alcaracina pirates had killed Legolikes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today.
Yeah,
so you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go.
They deserve it.
I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that is a foreshadowing.
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
No, God.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
Second in command.
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Oh, yes, he is. Amazing.
We need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
Elysium.
See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore.
Hey,
so he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
That seems fair.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops some pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
Hey, give up a pufferfish.
There it is.
Alright.
Mushroom. Hey. No mobs on the island, they need this.
We can kill it for leather.
No.
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
They're just sitting there waiting.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Legolite.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cults would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
Oh.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said at the beginning. Like 20 minutes ago. It's only been 20 minutes? Jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning. Yeah, Island 1 has more reason to group up and combine into one unit than Island 2 does. Island 1 has less, so they have to work together to make sure everyone survives.
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Yeah. They were supposed to lose. It's insane. Yeah. Oh no. What's going on? Why are they blowing up their world? What's the Commonwealth doing?
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was
That's fair, but you don't know what they thought.
having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over
There it is.
power.
I did call that. Yeah, like when there's...
See,
yeah, you need... In a civilization, you either need 5 leaders that agree on basically everything, or have a very good way of, like, voting on something, or you need 1 leader with a bunch of counselors to just inform and persuade the leader to do something.
There were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
Yes, absolutely. That's the great point of like a 5-leader 1 vote system. Everyone gets to vote for their civilization, no matter how small or big.
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition.
Getting them a lot bigger.
Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
There's
I've
gotta
been
be a
with
limit
Cass
to
since
that.
pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences,
You need
like players...
Yeah, any sort of civilization needs rules. Like, I'm all for letting people do what they want, but there has to be some limit to what they can do. Like, you can't just murder people whenever you want. That's a limit. You can't just build ugly structures whenever you want. But you can build, like, if I was doing this, why am I saying this from my perspective? I really shouldn't join one of these things if I keep talking about it like this. But if I was a leader, I let people build what they want, but there's like it can't just be like intentionally ugly. Like, if you're building it just to be annoying, like, that's not allowed. But
making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious
That's gonna be
basically
bad.
made out of stone.
Power.
That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
Fair. I'd understand that. He trapped his house!
What? Anyway, on
his
day
house.
3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor.
Yeah.
Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh my gosh.
this
Oh.
is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jovial and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jovial was more
Fair.
interested
I
in
can
building up
understand that.
Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jovial with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Tyrion. Trying to
Now,
colonize
this
them.
particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the two border states.
Yeah,
so Jovial invited.
This is gonna fuel Flexion's like beliefs because he's like they're
over
uniting
all the
against
major
us.
leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting.
Yeah, just
the only
just
leader
know
who
it's-
declined was 3 Below Zero because
no.
he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in
No,
command,
no.
What's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jovial invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Wasn't a part of any. Now you're getting dragged into politics. Being not a part of politics means that you're the perfect mediator for the politics. Because you don't know what's happening.
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified.
Terrified?
I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
That sounds right.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Productive.
Great. So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Yeah.
I can agree. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1.
Yeah.
Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I agree with that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're
That was like 2
jealous
days
that
ago.
we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
That's fair. Like, this is the kind of place that would be
Island
trapped.
1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Are you crazy?
This is ridiculous.
What's crazy, Jovial, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
too much. We can't do that.
Get it
If we
heated.
don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
Alright, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
No one else is gonna agree with it. Everyone else wants peace.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
We're gonna make Flux mad. Ooh, we're on day 4. Okay, I mean, Island won last players, so we're at a good standing.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god! So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of
yeah, I remember.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Oh my god.
Up there in Wasteland Island.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Let's go. And no resources to speak of.
This sounds so good.
Except a wooden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens.
That's fair. It's great.
He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
That's a fair thing to say.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spood was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished, will play a major role in West Helm's justice system.
Justice system?
That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay,
you left the meeting.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Well, you kill him and replace him with someone that you want. That's what you do in that situation.
I just want to say, thank you, Spood, for all your support. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Glory to West Helm.
Yeah. That was actually great. Where's their bagpipe player?
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Oh, it looks dope.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
I mean, she's living
it's not just
above
paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it? Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Yeah.
We live under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day 1?
Yeah.
Can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had.
Yeah.
And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Yeah.
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find.
That's fair.
But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
Yeah, they don't get anything in return.
So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything. Lingolini Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely.
That's a big hope.
Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Out of the pirates, the ravens, and the other restricted.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Hey!
There was only one holdout.
Jeez, that dramatic change.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named
Is their
Turntap.
Master Chief?
How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they
Torture.
this guy?
Torture. Oh, that's torture.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
Sidefall News?
So I went to the local news reporter.
There's a
Sidefall,
news
I have
reporter?
a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
It's free money. It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit. Okay.
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
What was that?
Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about.
Oh
until
no.
now.
Oh no. Oh no, that ain't good at all. The Warden. It's just like a bunch of skulls. It's enough skulls to summon a Warden, but it's not like a deep jar.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing
makes sense.
chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Got demoted.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend Saps finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here could be a little unpredictable.
Yeah, I can say that.
He's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two...
Everyone wants the best for Island 2, but it's just Flux wants to go about getting the best in a different way.
Two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
What was it? What is it? What's happening? Jophiel.
Jophiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Oh. Oh no.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What?
Why'd you hit him? He would have died up to the lava anyway.
No way.
Hitting him just revealed the assassin was. And now the leader, Tricolor,
The
is
second
dead.
in command of Tricolor had
God.
just killed their own leader.
Dang.
And immediately,
What happened?
all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen.
What's happening?
Jofiel, why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
Fair.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
They gotta restore order. The leader's now dead. Work for Flux, don't you? I knew it the moment I saw him in the water. Yeah. Which makes me think that this meeting is a trap. Considering that he helped finish the building. What if he put something in there to trap it? I mean, doing it without Saps though would be dangerous and difficult, but I think he'd do it. I think he's the kind of person
Now,
who'd go
Island
that far,
2
but
wasn't the
I'm willing
only
to give
place
the
that would
benefit of
face
the doubt,
tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates,
No.
Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of
Oh,
what
he died
happened.
of the lava.
Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh! No. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
No!
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right,
No.
the media had plenty to report on.
Akazana leaders died by accident on day 4 of this event. The pirate nation, one of the 3 nations that make up Requiem, suffered casualties from 2 of the most influential leaders. The 2 men who died were XXK and XNG, the build leader for the pirates, and Noble King, the captain.
The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number 1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier.
What's the news?
For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety
Now
of
we've got a
Island
city.
1. But
big
right away,
nation.
the strength of this alliance would be tested.
Oh no.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
No.
And this news spread all across the island.
Wood. Ain't gonna go well. I've got a
This
volcano
was a
versus people.
disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves.
Yeah, for good reason.
Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
Just want confirmation of that.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
Yeah. But now they're
People
gonna
are
be
saying
mad.
we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Yeah.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
You can't use it. If you notice, they have iron armor. You need diamond to do anything with netherite.
Now, with netherite, we
Give them
actually
tools,
have a
but not
chance of
armor.
evening the playing field. But the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Yeah, that's fair.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
Shortest days. This should get longer from here.
Now, after Jophiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power.
Yeah.
Which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth.
The Chaos Coalition.
But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth.
Oh no.
So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well...
get rid of him.
Oh my god!
Oh, they did it!
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course...
For you, netherite is much more apparent for them than them, because while they have netherite, like I said, they don't have the diamonds to use it. They have to come to your island to get your guys' diamonds to actually use it.
Not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived.
Yeah, I feel like I'm putting it on my
But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Oh, he got down from the tree.
That implies I get paid.
Yeah, that does.
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, Woodden had ditched work to attend a party in Barbieland. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cass Coalition. He's asking for help.
Let him down.
Louder, I can't hear you.
You're so far up.
You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh! No! No! What? Look, I just died. You're just gonna leave? You jerks!
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting.
Oh.
That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
Yeah. I still get a bad feeling from this. Just because
as the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
Yeah. The fact that Fluxion was the one who helped build it, and we know that Seraphim was the one who was working with Flux.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me.
What?
Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear.
Yeah,
it's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So,
I can see where you're coming from there.
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
Oh. What is the trap?
What do you mean, has to go?
The Saps know?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
Oh.
Leaders, welcome.
Gee.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jophiel.
Yeah.
And today, we will finish the job!
Oh no.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
I want to know what happens
something
next.
I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Are Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
You do actually have no other choice. Flux wants to get what he wants, and this is how he has to do it.
Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing?
They're entirely separate.
Are leaders safe?
I have reasons for
No, they're not safe.
Flux, do you
They
feel
were so
any
cautious
guilt
the
doing
last
all
meeting,
this?
but not this one.
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I
Was
also
he gonna get
don't
killed
think
too?
the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea.
No. No, he's just gonna put it on Saps. It's his building.
But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
Oh! What?
What just happened?
Just kill all of them.
I didn't do that.
Oh my god! Why is there a trap?
Is this all a setup? Saps, look, where's Saps?
Where did he go?
Did Saps do this?
They're all blaming Saps. That was his plan.
Run,
Saps, run! You need to run. Oh no. Oh. Well, that was... I can see what people are calling this a movie. That was cinematic. I was on the edge of my seat. And we're only 50 minutes in.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock.
Yeah. What just happened?
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
Lucky Cass wasn't there.
But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Yeah.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
Royal Tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps.
Yeah.
And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of
this framing was perfect because Flux didn't ask the leaders to do it himself because he knew they wouldn't work. He suggested it to Saps to ask them. So they believe that Saps asked them all here, worked with Seraphim to kill off the leaders, and then run. That's what
the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cass Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Oh my god.
If you had to betray one person,
that's insane.
To save 1,000, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
We're over halfway to the challenge, and there's still so much left.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
Oh my god. This is insane. Now, what's gonna happen with the other islands? to them, Saps killed 2 of their leaders.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer.
So all the Flux's stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because you have to consider, Flux did everything because of the propaganda. He fed into the propaganda and was like, they want to invade, they want to kill us all. But it isn't true. Oh my, so he killed so many people. He framed his friend for nothing, for no reason. Oh my god. When he finds out, he's gonna be like, I made a big mistake.
Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
Like a good substantial thing. I know that was like a big thing, like, are you a Barbie fan or are you an Oppenheimer fan? Personally, I'm neither. I didn't see either of the movies, so I have no epitome for this. If I was gonna see the two, I'd probably see Oppenheimer though, because like I said, not a Barbie person, but I like explosions.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But
In
when
Minecraft,
Oppenheimer tried testing his
he's
nuke,
gonna go
it
up.
went up and up.
He's gonna build one in the... I can imagine that once the border drops, he's gonna sneak like at the build limit above Barbie Land and build one pointing down. That one that goes down. I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. He's gonna build one with TNT that just goes down and have someone like kamikaze explode it.
And
to make it
was
look
never
like it
seen
went up.
again.
Yeah. Yeah. Buildings are like that in Minecraft. Is
Now,
that
Day
great? You need to
6
build it,
did
like,
present some new
rotate
challenges
itself.
for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh!
No, don't jump!
Come on!
Don't jump!
What about me?
Don't jump!
No!
No! Radical Raven! Oh, the leader!
What? I didn't do anything!
I didn't do anything!
Meanwhile, at Elysium...
Why does he keep getting
I
blamed for
hate
stuff?
being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against
I mean, considering the fact that they just witnessed that 2 of Island 1 leaders led to the Island 2 incident, they probably don't want leaders.
Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
Gerald?
The
Is it a
mushroom
cow?
cow
No!
Gerald has been stolen.
No, who stole him?
Let's go!
You gotta kill him. Lord Gerald, get rid of the guy who stole him. He deserves death.
Meanwhile, at
Gerald is
West
a pride
Helm,
and
there was
joy.
a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Pufferfish.
So his customers had
Was
instead
it
started
fatal?
buying their food from another
In Minecraft, it ain't. In
player
Minecraft,
named
it ain't.
Dinosaur. That is, until...
Oh my god, oh my god.
What?
Dino.
Was that Remy put a hit out on him?
What is he?
What's he typing? Remy goes, all food is now at Remy's.
Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
Oh, he's a rat. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Like, the fact that he only speaks with rats is amazing.
Anyway, on day 6,
made it
the
again,
West Helm
yeah.
Coliseum was finally complete. Yeah!
Personally, though, I think a Ratatouille-based skin would be one where it's Linguini. I forgot, oh my god, what's his name? Where it's essentially just your character with a chef's hat on, with that's like a hat that you remove, and there's just Remy sitting on your head. That would be better. I love that.
What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
Legally? No.
No?
Maybe
I
a
think that
little
says
bit of blood
everything.
will be shed. And that's all I can say.
While
I think
Spood
it-
was a
build
popular
a
leader who
Coliseum for
got
no
things
reason.
done,
Build
he
it
had
to
also
use.
developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish
stable.
things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat.
Combat, yeah.
This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
Wait.
there has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in Westhelm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spud.
What?
The two leading figures are Westhelm citizen Ramsay Pi and Westhelm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Colosseum, not knowing Spud actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
Again,
the first part of their
you don't build the Colosseum to not use. You build a Colosseum to have people fight inside of. Like, that's the use of a Colosseum.
Plan was to take out Spud's second in command, a player named Oo.
And they killed him.
Second command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by Westhelm's army.
You could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh! With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spud finds out about his plans.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of Westhelm. Glory to Westhelm.
Glory to Westhelm.
Glory to Westhelm. Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano.
There's so much
Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Yeah,
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spud's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
I can respect this decision. Like, I agree with what she's saying here. It's their land, it's their resources. She's open to trading for this sort of stuff. Like, you give us stuff, and we'll give you netherite. Like, that's a fair thing to do. I agree with this. I assume no one else is going to be.
Now, Linguini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way!
Oh my god!
Hell yes!
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land, but...
Yeah, like, trade is a great option. Like, we'll give you things in exchange for netherites. Like, yeah, that's a fair thing to do.
Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Linguini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next few days.
I doubt it.
No,
that's sci-fi propaganda. That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Linguini made a big...
Not letting hundreds of people just destroy their land. In exchange, let it do like a trade route situation. That seems like a great idea. You should be accepting that.
Big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus.
No!
And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Linguini, what have you done?
Seneca's leaving?
Great.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Linguini's betrayal.
Oh god. Yeah, he needs to move.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
There goes your alliance. There goes the Blue Cross Alliance. Oh yeah, we need an update on you.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
Yeah. The thing is, he can't just, like, he has to stay on Island 2. He can't just leave to Island 1 yet. That happens tomorrow.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's actually gonna work. Oh!
There we go.
No!
To the
Luminar,
world,
this
this
leader's
looked like
dead.
yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was a strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1.
Yeah, it's all senseless.
In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working. Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Yeah,
Here,
for good reason.
I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
I don't think it is, considering what has happened.
But first,
wait, no. Wait, is Sidefall letting out the little guy?
Why is it up here? They're moving the warden up. No.
They're moving the warden up.
They're not.
Run.
They're bringing it to the surface.
Run. Let's try to get out of there. No! They named it Rising Lava? Oh god. That's gonna make people so paranoid.
They named it Rising Lava?
The lava is rising!
So
It's
remember
not
that
like it
discovery
was
that
true!
Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic.
Panic mode!
Lava's not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
It's just as dangerous. Actually, no, this is actually better, because Rising Lava, you can't really combat that well. A warden, you can. Run! Run from the warden. Run so fast.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Someone has to kill it. No, no! All this is happening while Cox is happening.
Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this?
Put it in
Until
the boiling
eventually
lava.
it got to Westhelm. But the Westhelm army was ready.
Okay. They are ready.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Charge! Attack the warden! Yeah! Play that music. This is great background music for this.
Oh my gosh!
Oh! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Welcome to Westhelm.
Sure, they gotta kill this thing fast. He's running, he's now running. Is it Remy's house? He's in the shop. Because it was named and played in the chat. He just destroyed Remy's place. That's sad. Oh, trial. And I think
The defendant Saporado is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
Okay, guys, I feel really unsafe now.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps.
Surely Saps
You
put it together though.
killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose
them. And
them.
we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
What is it?
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap.
No, God,
I
no.
find this rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too.
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was
That
also
ain't gonna
behind
go
the murders.
And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Yeah.
Saps,
How to get Helen
is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Fast.
I, Judge Timebomb, find Saporada Guilty on all counts.
Run, Saps,
Saps
run.
is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Run, Saps. Oh, that's it. Get out of there. You gotta get out of there, Saps. Is he gonna accept this or run? Who's running? He's running.
Wait, is he running?
Yeah. Get out of there. No one has to run.
No way.
He's gonna get away. He's got hit. Ooh. You gotta keep running, Sap. Keep running. Get on the boat. He's good.
Oh, fall damage.
Every hit is a bad one. Go, Saps. Go, Saps. Get out of there. Managed to get out.
Where'd he go?
Bodyguards.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me! No!
Now he has reason to leave, to hide. At least the border closes open soon. So, yeah.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Murderer. Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
So no one left to turn to. Because of one sentence. You ruined his chances at that meeting. Straight on to day 7. How long is this one? Oh, it's only like 18 minutes. That's not bad. Borders are gonna fall. Watch them fall.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
Peaceful.
At least now has Saps a place to go. Because he can now head to Island 1.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa!
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
That's fair.
But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
Probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
They just want to experience it. Yeah, they get the non-boiling water.
That
probably gonna be
said,
so
at the
good for
beginning
them.
of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision.
To leave?
He had decided to move out of the volcano
That's
and
a smart
relocate
decision.
his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him.
I
So,
think that's
hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Cass Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition.
Smart. Yeah, people are gonna want them dead.
That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass
Oh,
hosted
yeah,
a
and
few.
people are gonna start like moving islands. Like some people on Island 1 might start moving to Island 2 for the resources. People on Island 2 might move to Island 1 to escape the politics. And I think Saps is probably gonna go to Island 1. That's
funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
Wood Mommy.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
I didn't know he was beloved this much.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth
he is like a recurring character on Issue's civilization thing, so it would make sense.
Was in shambles.
Much in shambles.
Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run
and they failed to kill him.
The trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps.
I kind of hope Saps' name gets cleared by the end of this. That's what I'm hoping. And Flexion gets due justice, because he has done so much bad things for this town that...
But his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until...
No.
One of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spood doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
You have to understand, like, their perspective. Like, they have every reason to believe you're a murderer. This framing was done very well, I have to say. I'm giving props to Flexion. No, he isn't a good person. I kind of respect that about him. Like, I respect his decision. Was it done for no reason? For evidently no reason? Absolutely. Considering his entire reasoning for everything was because he thought Island 1 was going to attack, but they aren't. They are not. So, yeah.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Yeah, that's probably the best option.
But it wouldn't be so easy.
Oh yeah. Can't you just, like, swim? Or, like, boats?
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Is he gonna go to Luminara? Across the bridge? How are you gonna get past that?
He's trying to use the bridge.
That's one person.
No way. No way.
Someone saw him. What the heck? What are you doing, bro? You just stopped chasing.
Island 1.
Don't tell them that.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Yeah.
Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. The Covenant leader.
Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's good. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out, earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
Probably the best scenario for him.
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
What mission?
Turn Tap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2. But not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
No. They're going after Linguini.
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Linguini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Linguini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Linguini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire Mafia.
Going for the everyone.
Oh my god.
I guess the Covenant and...
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she'd let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Linguini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
Yeah.
They found him.
They found him.
Hey,
Linguini.
ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
Run.
But over
Linguini,
my
run.
grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him.
You gotta go.
They've got him.
They also have a Kirby. They killed Kirby.
Mamma mia.
Oh, Linguini. I very much liked him. His political choices, not so much, but I like them. Oh, he's dead.
The Covenant had massacred the Linguini Mafia.
And this is why Cass had them
Before
stay
anyone
outside.
could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
It's just that the Covenant just went and killed them for no reason. They probably don't know about the alliance that they have with Infernus.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died.
What's the Warden's trim?
Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
No, he doesn't know they weren't planning on attacking. He thinks that his choice, his actions caused.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you.
Fair.
If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
Yeah.
And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge.
They all want
They
Saps'
needed
head.
closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
Saps.
Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
He's going to West Helm. Interesting. Bad decision. I'm just getting so enthralled by this.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
No.
Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Neutral ground. No beef. No beef. Don't you dare.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
They may think he's stationed in West Helm.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Oh no, don't go to the pirates. This is what happened with Legolite.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Yeah, you go into a pirate game, you have a bounty on your head.
Well, about that. Wherever...
Yep. Go. Gotta get out of there.
But then, suddenly...
We need to leave now.
You need to leave?
Yeah. Run. They don't trust the pirates.
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
He made the smarter choice. He got away.
1 second. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
No.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on. I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you in a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious.
It is
As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Yeah, probably running is the best option. Considering what just happened and how Turntap's acting, running is his best choice. Stay away from people.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
Yeah.
He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
For something he didn't do.
And so he ventured into the snow.
The snow. I mean, it's the most remote
And
places,
started collecting
so
blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
What are you planning, Saps?
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
Don't do it. No, come on, Saps, don't do it. Don't let him win like this. Keep fighting.
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Yeah, that's the mentality. I'm gonna take him down with you. Don't let him win that way. You gotta keep fighting. Ooh, already at a good point. The Island 2 hasn't lost 100 people yet, and Island 1 has lost 150. So, yeah. So we're looking at the same. How long are you? I'm trying to gauge which day is the longest, so I can understand like what time things have. So this is like same as last episode. Okay. But everything is still exciting.
Welcome everyone!
We still have an hour left.
Today, we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death.
What prisoners?
Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers.
Ooh.
Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur.
No!
Ready!
Don't kill Remy like this.
Fight!
Charge though.
Here they go. Look at that swing. Wait, some guy jumped in.
Everyone's jumping in. Everyone just like, oh no, bystander, you're the bystander. Remy won. Impressive. Impressive, Remy.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
What's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builds.
It's fair.
There's not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stole that chocolate.
God. Jeez.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2.
Run, you gotta use
it was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, but el queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbieland...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
What?
Excuse me? What? Did she just say she's marrying Oppenheimer? I mean, it would be the perfect way to unite the movies. But I would much prefer an explosion.
Day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today.
Later today?
But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Linguini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Linguini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself.
Yeah.
If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Linguini Mafia. Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus.
Oh, yeah.
After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm.
Oh, yeah.
So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
I see. Smart.
And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Damn. That is smart plays.
Is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason.
Oh no. This is gonna be
because
awkward.
The Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do best, we're nocturnal life.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1? Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations.
Yeah,
and
you gotta tell them
corruption.
everything,
His
that
name
way
is
they know.
Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Linguini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption
explain
on
everything.
Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
So you turned the sun away. How could you be so cruel? Ooh, hey.
As long as people have eyes on Saps. Eyes on
Begin the
Saps.
meeting. Spoon
They
first
can't-
had
he can't trap
Saps
it.
tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spoon's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently,
Believed it.
back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him.
Oh.
This gave Saps and Spoon's stories a little more credibility, which was
does.
crucial for getting everyone on board
He's
with
getting more
West
close to
Helm's
being free.
military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because
Yeah.
Elysium was the nation of peace, and he
the
knew
peace
that his
nation.
people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Three
Council
nations still
might
not.
not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
Oh.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have nothing else to say. I'm just saying the first thing that comes to my head.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his
tell them all.
conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does
We
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are
mean?
we going to...
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then,
I can
suddenly,
understand that perspective. They're the nation of peace. They don't really. They're pacifists, or they're more pacifist than any other nation on Island 1. They're just like, we don't want to fight. We need, or at least if we're gonna fight, we need a very good reason. And I can understand not wanting to get involved in other nations' corruption.
Days ago.
Being it's a good reason to not do it. And what's this?
What is this?
What's
About
happening?
15 members of the West Helm army
West
had
Helm?
inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They
Why?
quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
What just happened?
Nonetheless, the
Where are they
proceedings
are they going to the
continued.
Commonwealth?
Rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True.
After even more deliberation and after even more time
Let the
passed,
citizens have a vote.
Excuse me. I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
What?
What is-
Invasion?
Emperor
What happened to his
Spoon
plan?
had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spoon had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost
Now,
there,
why
I
can't,
think.
yeah, I just don't agree. Like, the Commonwealth could end all of this by just giving over the guy. Like, they have no reason to keep him there. Other than it upset Spood.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Yeah, we're here peacefully, walking in with diamond armor and axes at the helms and shields. Yeah, we're here peacefully.
Alright. We don't have him.
You
We
don't?
do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have them.
Where are they going?
Is that it?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall.
A
They're
shield
forming
wall?
a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Just like,
Everyone, bail,
out the back
bail.
door. We're running. We're
The
getting out of
West
here.
Helm Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
No.
West Helm then went around searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be
We're telling
found.
the truth? Is it here? Is that a boat? The top left. It's a, how'd you get
Meanwhile,
away?
at the
When did
Cass
you leave?
Coalition,
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah. Well, it's Buggy. I'll give
You
you
know
a
how
crown.
everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me
Wait, did he
build
find evidence to
the meeting
support
area.
that?
That
Oh,
includes the
Fluxion
prosecution
stuff.
himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
That's Flux. Isn't that?
Isn't that?
Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. I can recognize the side piece.
Yeah. What's he doing at Saps' place?
They're gonna find out he actually was there.
Why
and
is he
built it.
gathering blocks?
You gotta show Cass.
Is this gonna exonerate him?
What do you think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor.
He's gonna
and
spread
probably
it.
also Aperion.
I'm spreading it everywhere. He's spreading the news. They're finding out the truth. No way.
a citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof.
So they found out that that's
on
what
its
he had
own,
built.
this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Yeah, which means there's an investigation, which means they can prove it. It points to the fact that Flux will help build the roof, so it brings validity to Saps' claim, which might make them think, oh, was he telling the truth about everything? Because there's still the chance that he just helped and then was trying to blame it on them. But we've got a good portion of time left. Back at his tower.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this.
What do you have to do now?
In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is,
Yeah, 'cause
and
this is a
who
massive
he
bounty.
can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia.
Yeah, that part is true.
It's why
Yeah.
Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially
Right,
since
what'd
the
you
other
do,
nations were
Spoon?
now dealing with problems of their own.
What problems are? Oh, the Bowser's Castle situation now. volcano.
Earlier yesterday, Queen Sinica had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini.
No, how'd they find out?
This is why Sinica was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
Oh God! This is gonna be so bad. Oh.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Shame. I'm getting on this. They did a terrible thing.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one. The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we're not going
Benji?
to...
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What?
Elysium leader?
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingulini.
What? Apparently,
No.
Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision. So he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life. Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
Yeah, he regretted his decision.
I don't know about war.
Yeah, like, Elysium is it was just Benji that took part in the killing of Linguini. So yeah, and he's dead. So can't really do anything about that. But Infernus is fully on board with the display that they just did. Infernus, all of Infernus citizens are completely on board with what Sinica did. So like, yeah,
Be a trial. Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea.
No.
So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
This is insane.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
Oh, what assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
No.
Possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
Look, you were guilty and run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that.
Yeah,
we're
fair.
both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor. for a few seconds.
We'll stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Oh, hey, what is this?
What's going on?
What?
Wait, that's the guy. It's one of his members.
Flux is getting away?
It's new kids.
It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
Oh god. Smart, but smart.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Next move
Legacy.
was crucial.
Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way. Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
If they go after Flux, then the entire everyone in Luminara will now you can now attack them with Luminara's force.
Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Yeah, it's a brilliant play on his part.
Yesterday, Emperor Spood had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spood had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite.
What?
Spood accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor. Uh-oh.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
Get rid of it.
I got it.
Get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of it.
Now,
Get
this
that back.
actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor. The first
Yay.
ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spood to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Oh,
Later,
isn't
Spood
Cass
also
Coalition
visited the
neighbors?
Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
What civil
So they
unrest?
all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
What?
This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps.
Oh.
See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger.
Yeah,
But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching,
Finally
the
found him.
Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
Oh boy.
Talk inside. Okay.
Here we go.
Is he actually considering this? Spood, don't. Come on, Spood, don't.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada.
Oh.
And the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
But he said they didn't have it.
RT for Zaps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now. And then...
No.
We can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is?
Oh.
It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me?
No.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of
I don't
Vestal.
think so, because I don't know if the Commonwealth has gotten this, but word has come up that it might exonerate Saps even when we're untrusting of Flux. Yeah.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist?
Yes, Spood!
Is that really wrong?
Way to go, Spood!
He's not innocent.
He is.
Alright.
Oh!
Get out. Now.
Now that's an intimidating presence. Oh, he backed up. Way to go, Spood! Yes!
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
I mean, it's a trial against you. It makes sense
As
you
such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to
Oh.
go. He wanted the
And
Covenant's
Flux is there.
protection, which would actually come in handy. But Sap's getting attacked.
Sap's getting attacked?
Oh boy, Sap's getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building. We're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then...
What's happening?
Oh, someone's setting up dripstone.
No. Who's he going for? He's going for Saps. He saw it. Looked up.
Oh!
Take that turn tap. What?
And
No.
like that,
Another
Turntap
target?
was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had
No.
come back.
This
for
was a bad
revenge.
idea for everyone. He killed 2 people with 1 dripstone. And that is just gonna make them leave.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
So the Infernus is now combined with the Covenant. Is what I think you're saying. I think that's what she's saying.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
True. It would be.
Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
What? What's happening now?
It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war.
Ooh.
And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead.
What?
Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Yeah,
basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
It would.
You're a hero, Spider.
A true hero.
Glory to Westhelm.
Glory to Westhelm. I didn't like it at the beginning, but now I'm all for it. Ever since Spood defended Saps, I'm all for it.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
The second that message pops up, they're gonna charge. Oh, it did happen!
Oh my god!
Charge!
This is it!
Spider! Charge! Run! Go! Wait, what? Where is everyone? Were they leaving?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
What?
See, after Zekor's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
Yeah, it's been going downhill for them since
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Westhelm versus the Infernus. Oh god. So many.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
Oh my god.
So many people.
They almost rival Westhelm at this point.
Infernus is massive.
Now they're even stronger.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Hey, happy
But
birthday.
while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control.
Yeah.
As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders?
Look into it. Find out the truth.
Was it Saps or was it Flux?
That's the big question for them.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
Yeah.
they can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1
All
was
of that
going
was
to
for
invade
nothing.
and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them?
They just found out
Besides,
like a
what
day
would be
ago.
Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
No. He was bribed?
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Needed Saps gone.
When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad.
Yes!
He needs to die.
They finally found out the truth!
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. Same
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Flux is now free. They now know the truth.
Welcome, everyone.
Shit, Ryan
Welcome.
Stone everywhere.
We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Why is everyone yelling Rock and Stone? Here they come. It's very simple. There it is. There it is. Yelling at conflict, chaos, gathered here.
All right, let's go, let's go.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
Found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Charge! We want Flux!
Oh, they're here! They're here!
Oh, we want Flux!
Flux is running!
Hey, it's the funeral! Just looking at the chat. It's a wedding!
They're after him!
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh!
Okay, wait,
surrender!
Okay, surrender.
Surrender.
I'm not
He actually stopped.
Flux, you are under arrest for killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
What?
He's our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
To a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
Just kill him! All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until...
He's running, he's running.
Oh, he's running! He's running!
He's running, he's running, he's running. Go. The guys gotta get him. Get him. What? He trapped the mine? 5 people just died. Okay, this is gonna make it pretty obvious that he killed them. What?
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before.
Yeah.
This bought him just enough time to escape.
What?
That
You
said,
have to be
Flux
kidding
knew
me.
There'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Where is he gonna go? With this, everyone now knows
Still,
that
Cass
5 people are
and
gonna die.
Imperion
They're
sent
gonna
out hit
correlate
squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
Death Cats are
I gotta move all
global.
of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Imperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
They know it's him now. All they have to do is just find him and get rid of him. Where's he going? He went to Island 1, I think.
Or so he thought.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't Death Chats global? I'm pretty sure they're global. That's how the people find out that their leaders are dying.
I am so confused.
Yeah.
What's happening.
Oh my god. Dying.
Oh god.
Everyone's just watching the 5 people just dying. Yeah.
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
But they don't know it was him.
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're figuring out the truth.
On day
The
10,
truth's being
word
revealed.
began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap?
Yeah.
Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Shaps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
It's been so long. Oh my god. Yes! Sap's innocent!
Saps, how do you feel?
Finally! It's been like an hour and a half. Oh my god. He's finally free! He's innocent! I know the truth!
Finally, I'm so happy.
I would be
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent,
now
and
cleared
the
of all charges.
world was finally on his side.
They know who did it. Now all they have to do is kill Flux. And world peace should
And now,
be established.
instead of hunting for
Furnace
Saps,
situation.
all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
And more profoundly than ever
This
because
is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started
Yeah.
killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have
Yeah,
been the
now
bad
find
guy if
him.
I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Wait,
Someone
is it?
just saw Flux going up the volcano.
No!
Oh, you're kidding.
You have to be kidding! What? Well, the good news is, if everyone attacks Infernus, kills 2 birds with 1 stone, Infernus can be taken out and Flux. So there's that. And everyone else is against Infernus or Flux. So
Queen
they all have a reason to go
Seneca
after.
had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so
traps.
that nobody can break in.
Ah, this is good.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Yes! It's all gonna happen today.
Alright. Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo.
Yes!
And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
I have to say, there are only 3 leaders that were the leaders at the beginning, like the major leaders, and are still alive today. And that's Seneca, Cass, and Spood. There are the minor leaders.
Glory to West Helm!
Glory for West Helm! Justice for the leaders!
He was my brother! He was everyone's brother!
Justice for Linguini!
They took him from us! They took him!
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
This deserves to be a movie.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Let's go.
Run for the mountain! Hit him with your bass guitar! Oh, I'm getting chills. Oh.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts. Yes!
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead.
That's changed.
But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today,
the Flux!
We walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Yeah! Go charge!
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up! There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor.
Yeah.
But we have numbers.
That's true.
So let's stick together and let's
Everyone
win
in the
this
world
thing!
Against Infernus. It's everyone in the world against Infernus, Flux's crew, and and what remains of the Commonwealth. 2 nations.
Come on!
Against the 7.
All right, here we go.
And I kind of Flux's crew remains. There's a mercenary crew. Charge for the mountain!
There's so many people.
It's lagging so hard.
You make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh! They covered it in lava!
I think there might be a problem.
Yep. That was smart. I'm gonna give it to them. They didn't leave an open area.
Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues.
This music is so fitting.
Cannons keep provoking. Blood red sun starts choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
Charge! Take them down!
But the water still burns.
Okay, the water still burns. The water isn't safe. It just gets rid of one of the nuisances.
Okay, send out the Covenant now, right now.
I forgot the Covenant was with them.
Go, 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 go.
There's 3 nations.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Keep going!
Charge!
Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain.
Hey, we're arrows. Dude, they only have some arrows. They're attacking from the behind as well.
Chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
We gotta take out the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
Stop holding in fugitives. They made it into the volcano. They've gone to the volcano.
Retreat!
You're trapping yourself. Oh, but the traps. No. Remy. No, Remy. Unjust death. Oh, Billy!
The final push, here we go!
Legacy. Legacy surprise. Made it. Charge! They boxed themselves in.
Oh my gosh!
That's gonna crit holds. Level 4.
Look out for the hole!
Watch out for the hole.
Again, so they're still boxing themselves in. The traps aren't killing everyone, it's only killing a few, and then more people get tapped out. In this war, you want to be the last person to get through. Where is she? Ooh, they got him. Commonwealth leader dead. Snake is dead as well. All of them, there's one left. Only one leader left. Lexion is all that's left. He's the most noticeable though, because he has this trimmed armor. Is he gonna get away? No way, is he actually gonna get away? No. He got away! Again! I had him! Managed to escape. He had a golden apple. Wasn't enchanted though. Or so puts it out.
No.
What's he doing?
Surely not.
What is he doing? Is he about a trap planet? Oh no, he's just getting away. It's a tunnel. What? How?
No, of course he has a tunnel. Of course.
This is insane.
Where was he? I saw him! I saw him! We're gonna kill him! Run away!
He's missing? Hold on.
We're gonna just message him. Got the message. See you stop. What's he gonna say? Zap said.
Oh, come on.
We there.
Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
Where's he going?
What? No way.
He's like the one final dude to the death. Isn't that what it's happening? You make him.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux.
Ridiculous.
Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Final duel. They're really cautious. Come on, Saps, you can do this.
I can't watch this.
You can win this. Try to go for the axe. Might be slower, but it gives more damage. Yes! Put him in lava! Oh, he accidentally burned him more. Gotta be a good amount of damage on the Flux. Come on, Saps. Who died? Who won? Yes! Way to go, Saps! You did it! Take his head in victory! Yeah! Revenge for all!
Good job, Saps. Good job.
He's dead. Peace can be established now.
Saps had killed Flux, and with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Now what? Days later.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
It's a lot of lives.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces, but winning had come at a high cost.
Remy. Would Mommy died?
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle,
Food survives.
and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
That's fair.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
I would too.
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival.
Just had fun.
And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Yeah. It finally got completed.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
He's finally home. Go back to his house.
Those brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cask Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by West Helm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
so slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence.
If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us.
What?
3, 2,
Watch that in celebration. Yeah. Oh, nice details. He's finally back home. Goodbye. Still a friend. In the end, he was a friend. Man, that was insane. I understand why people, the hype was about this video. I wasn't expecting this, but I'm glad I watched it. This was amazing. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode, this video. If you have, please remember to hit the like button, but hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, that way you're notified whenever my videos come out. And check out down below where you can find a link to Ish's channel where you can watch his other Civilization videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.